going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Houston Cougars, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to... biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rodgers.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Voorhees. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The play-action fake. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. That's caught. It's Rodgers. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. So Houston's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw in so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Broussard. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to. They're quick.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bounces over the top. Out to the 32-yard line. Goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Cougars are marching down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Briggs. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. It's the conference finale today. Win this, win extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a seam. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play. The offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A run for the quarterback. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. Here he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, better look out. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll get rid of it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Sends it downfield. He's got it on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Can't get him to the ground. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Guided out of bounds. They'll marking down at the 14.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air. It's Fitzpatrick. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy one...
He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Looking left. Got him in the open. There he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rushes on him. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle.
For an defense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime. To the ground with the back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. From the red zone, it's Wallace. Makes a man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'll try to pass their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Powers forward. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He wants to throw it. Dances away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The gift to the tailback, fighting off the defender. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, what a cut! Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Voorhees. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this. He's got it down to the 25. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Robinson will throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great catch and run for 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
1st down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well stick with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turns it on in midfield. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Cougars. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option, the give. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Robinson looking to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. Just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield. It's Voorhees. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Give him 88 yards rushing, and what a season he's putting together, well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the 2nd half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on 3rd.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Wallace. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. It's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Robinson will throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Give him 96 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 3rd down for this offense. On the ground, it's Wallace. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Turning it on. Headed to the end. Going airborne. Touchdown, Houston. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Oh, he's going to bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Robinson looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kansas State pushing the pace. These corners backing off a bit. Wants to throw again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He wants a big play here late. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Kansas State!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sanford. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Finding an escape route. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Time to take a shot. And he's got it at the 10. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout, Houston.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Robinson will throw. Oh, they're after him. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offense